So guys, let's get started. So, for my early archer build, it works well before Crucible map. If need early build, I leave link in description. Here I create new character because I messed up with my stats. For testing high requirement shield. It turns out shield only good for early basic 10 requirement. I found better way for late game, no need shield for bow build. This is not my full stats and not what I meant with strongest archer in title. I just show you first how to transition from previous cloth set build, for you can farm easier at Crucible. I will show my final setup later after this. Now for helm, still using cloth helmet but a few changes with enchant. For armor, change to plate for not getting one hit from boss. Try get weight decreased or equip load enchant to stay at normal encumbrance. For pant, use plate 2. Important, enchant same with armor. For gem, use gain focus. The bigger the better, but max at 15 focus. For gloves, still same but important, enchant is equip load. For rings, you can use these. If don't have, can use rune ring. Rune ring stats is increasing rune damage. I get this band of calmness 2 times at Nameless Pass map. I got it from Fire Mage enemy, 1 more from random chest. Fierce ring can drop before Crucible too, but I forgot which map. If rune ring can get from many maps. Can drop from enemies, also random chests. For dagger, still same like previous video, because hard to re-enchant these 3 stats. If having trouble for 3 stats, most important is get gain focus on damage dealt first, so you can spam bow when dealing damage to enemies. Just don't use these gem and rune. It was my mistake early game. Use element damage is better. Now for bow, I make changes, not doing enchant. Just normal infused gems. The important one is use blink rune for fast move or dodge. Better use this in longbow Dex 22 instead Dex 42 from NPC Whitaker. Because Dex 42 bow don't have rune slot for cone shot and blink. Cone shot, not cum shot, okay? Anyway, it's good for one-shot all enemies. I will show it later. This will show transition from using plate level 21 for farming Crucible first. Because here, I not yet use my final setup. Some enemies will need 2 times cone shot. And this just to show it is strong enough for farming this map. Cone shot is like shotgun at medium range. But at farther range, all arrows will return straight like this. I count this skill in slow motion was around 8 arrows. Not 100% sure though. It means if some arrows not hitting target, won't get full damage from this skill. So for boss, because I didn't raise any health stats, I just eat this food. Can get this recipe easy from NPC Gordon level 3 building. And buffing using my second weapon runes. Or other foods that I loot while farming. I'll show later for how to get another good food recipes. Can buff for 10 minutes. Here can see I already not getting 1 hit from boss. It's already strong enough with some mistakes. And this is not my final gear. Okay, he is dead. Next. So, for food with 10 minutes buff can take quest from Caroline. You will need save her husband Gordon. It's easy quest, just follow quest marker. And then up building level 3 can buy this sirloin platter. This recipe for 10 minutes buff.
Not a war was won on an empty...
Another 10 minutes buff is this one. I bought this from Greenwich Merchant. He sells random items and resets daily. So if you want faster, get all of them. A few tips from me is: 1. Create new realms until reach city. 2. Upgrade Greenwich building at those new realms, as many as you want. 3. Other benefits. You can buy more gems or other items daily from Greenwich. Since after update Eleanor already not selling gems, I think it's worth it to upgrade more Greenwich at other realms. Okay, now here is my final gear and stats. Full plate sets but still normal encumbrance. Important stats for armor is equip load and weight decrease. Then armor percent or all resistance. Unfortunately, I got minus health percent and already enchant many times. So I will use this first. For gloves, since basic weight not that high. First priority stats better search high equip load percent. But here I got lucky both stats. But actually, can use cloth glove with high equip load percent. Because glove part not that important for increase armor and poise. For pant important part is infused gem for gain focus. Enchant also need equip load or item weight, because in targeting normal encumbrance. So our result may different a bit depends on luck when enchanting and infusing. And don't forget, hard work pays off. The more repeating enchant means more chance to get better. For helmet important enchant equip load and either focus increase or focus gain percent. Can choose between those two depends on what you lacking from other gear's stats. If you wondering why not search high focus gain increase for unlimited blink. I already tested it. It's not working. I will show it soon. For rings, I prefer to fierce ring and one band of calmness. I think this is more balanced between damage and durability. But if you want more damage, you can use this rune ring. My highest rune ring was 29% bonus, but it got error after patch and it changed value to 10%, so I sold it. For my weapon and bow still the same like early footage. Here is my final stats. Dex 96 because last 1 point not increase damage. So I put it 1 point to equip load. And my health only 38 because minus 25% at armor enchant. But I got high armor and poise higher. Then focus gain percent, no need to high. If her melee weapon already have gain percent, focus on damage dealt. Now this is my experiment if focus gain above 100%. So here I use another gears just for testing 105% focus gain. And here you can see my gem is 14 gain on focus use. If 14 and bonus 100%, it should become 28 gain, right? Then I tested it for unlimited blink. As you can see, it only increased plus 15. Previous patch it's only written .nerfed. But I didn't see any detail on maximum limit for gain focus. I don't know if this is bug for me, or that nerfed means not just reduced but also limiting maximum gain to 15. If you guys know, can help tell me at comment below. Now let's see my final gear setup with armor 1050 and poise 40. Not much damage and no stagger, not canceled my skill. Here is damage for bigger enemy. Hey, Cumshot, that's not one hit.
You know what that means? Pussy.
Relax, bro. Can one-shot later change rings. But other enemies like these can one-shot using to fierce ring and one band of calmness. And got tankier, even my health only 38. Let's see with this greatsword enemy. Can take 3 hit before dying. So if you want tankier, can increase some health. Or don't get minus 25% enchant like me. Okay, Cumshot. We're that one-shot all enemies in title. If want one-shot bigger enemies, just need change ring to rune rings. If like this with less focus, it's better if use 10 minutes food buff. So I don't need ray buff from weapon and eat more focus potion. Here one Cumshot. Here also one Cumshot. Now let's test it, boss. I use food buff for increased health by 45. Can cook it easy just like I show you before. Which ring setup you like? Can comment below. I think I gonna try other crazy build later. Thanks for watching.
Hulk! Smash!